How's everybody doing? Good? Welcome to a special Halloween edition of Late Night.
Trick or treat!
I'm sorry, little boy, we don't have any candy for you.
You're mean.
James,
Yeah,
I have a bowl of candy right here.
why do you have an entire bowl of...
Why?
Never mind, just bring it over here. We'll be right back with more Late Night, I guess. I don't really know. There you go. There you go, little boy.
Oh, that's adorable.
Welcome back to Late Night, everyone. Our guest tonight is the GM of the award-winning radio station, Brave New Radio, right here on campus. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rob Quick. And he said that now you're back, you have to...
Yeah, well, it was getting out of hand because, like, you eat a lot of rubbish. Like in England, the biggest thing is these kebab shops. They have gyros. What do you call them?
Oh my God, gyros.
Yeah. So I had to calm down a bit. So I came back and I did rein in the midnight runs to various establishments of disrepute, and I'm doing quite well. I have actually. Can I tell the audience? This is an emotional moment for me, and that's why he brought me on. But I've lost nearly 25 pounds.
Welcome back to Late Night, everybody. With the holiday season approaching, we wanted to spread some Christmas cheer by writing out some Christmas cards for some of our friends. Merry Christmas, Saint West. The world is yours, but if I were you, I'd avoid Googling your parents or any rappers that were popular in 2008. Merry Christmas, Manning Brothers. I didn't receive any holiday cards from you, so I'm assuming they've been intercepted. Those are our Christmas cards, everybody. We'll be right back with more Late Night. Stick around. Thank you, Eric. Can you take us out? Take us out.
Hello and welcome to the first episode of the new season of WP Sports Desk on WPTV6 Ball this week.
We're going to talk about some one-and-done playoff games. We're going to talk about how the Astros and the Cubs both exceeded expectations this year, and we're going to break down some player performances.
Looking forward to it. Riggy, you got the NHL. What's on ice this week?
NHL season's finally started up. You got the Rangers Blackhawks kicking it off in Chicago. Then you got the Islanders Devils kicking it off tonight. We're going to preview that.
Looking forward to it. Greg, you got football this week. What are you talking about?
Yeah, me and new guys will be racking up some frequent flyer miles. We'll go across the pond to London, talk about Jets-Dolphins game. Are Jets for real? And can new coach Dan Campbell turn the Dolphins around?
Guys, we're going to take a short break, but don't go away. Giuseppe and the rest of the baseball crew will be joining me at the desk, so stick around. This is WP Sports Desk. Tom, so glad you could come. Welcome back to campus.
Great to be back. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So we'll talk about Fox a little bit later in the program, but right now let's start right at the beginning. How'd you get to Willie P?
When I was in high school, I knew what I wanted to do. I didn't know where I wanted to do it. I had a huge advantage in wanting a career in television news, and that was my older sister, Gina. She was 10 years older than me, and she worked at WJLA Television in Washington, D.C.
Wow.
So I did have a little bit of advanced scout on what you needed to do in order to work in the business. And one of the things my sister always told me that you needed to do was get yourself in a place that had a good television department, and also a place that was physically close to places where you could do internships.
A happy medium.
A happy medium, because you need to not only learn how to become a broadcaster, you also need to start setting up ways to network yourself.
Of course.
So that once you're ready to graduate, you're also ready to work.
So what led you gravitate towards communication specifically? Was math just not your thing like the rest of us?
if you just help me out. Now if you just help me out. Now if you just help me out just a little bit, just a little bit. Now if you just help me out.
Thank you guys, Rear Lord.